He's got a pair.
He's got a pair.
All right, can we take him out? Do not get off. My life depends on you.
You're interesting. I don't know what it is.
Tales Refuge is a full circle of life shelter founded in 2014. As a full circle of life shelter, we take in any horse, mule, donkey, or pony, no matter their age, size, breed, or training. Regardless of their background, we have never turned an animal in need away. Even after 10 years and over 1,100 animals that have come through our gates, you just never know what's going to happen. These are the horse rescue tales from the Tundra.
So Dr. Pillman is here today. He does have some help with him. She's actually a volunteer here at Ponytails. Her name is Kylie. He is going to be doing some evals. He's going to take a peek at George's eye. I do believe he plans to remove it. So I will record a little bit of that, but not a lot because it can be pretty gruesome. But we're going to start with some evals.
Wait, like a year and a half?
Year and a half. His name is Haas.
He's got a pair.
He's got a pair. But we'll start with this little guy. This is Simon.
Hi, Simon. How are you doing, sir? Oh, you're one of them white-faced ones. See how your eyes look. It's always rough being a white-faced horse in the summertime. Can I see your teeth? Oh, he's not ancient.
I think we have him at 21.
Your feet are. Did you get his feet done, or did he come back this way?
He came back this way.
I was going to say, someone's taking good care of his feet.
Yeah.
I don't see any cancer or nodules there, so that's good. I always look for light horses.
Right.
Yep.
But looks good.
All right.
No concerns.
Simon.
Lymph nodes feel good. Everything feels good.
Perfect. All right, Miss Coco. X-rays for her. They're
okay.
hers. Yep.
Oh, yes. All right, can you walk her forward? And I'll be right with you. Okay, move her back toward me. What's the complaint? She's a little uneven on her left, but that might be the shoe.
Yeah, she threw a shoe. You want to tell him her issues?
So we were told that she has a broken pastern angle, so she was wedged on one foot.
Okay.
I think that's the shoe she threw.
Hey, manners. Go on. Come on. Quit being a stallion. I got a solution for you.
Yeah. So broken pastern angle is what we were told, and then that's why she had the pad on the one foot.
No.
I believe she's
not
9.
Yeah, she's not even 10 yet.
No.
Like, she's a young...
She's an OTTB.
Yeah.
Go to the B.
And she was surrendered because she couldn't perform anymore, kind of, or...
She couldn't really, I guess...
Because a broken pastern angle, you probably can ride. It's
Yeah.
just the performance would be an issue. Here.
She also was said to have, like, allergies in their
like
environment.
thieves?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been... Oh, he's good. So that was on and off. She took her to, where was it, University of Minnesota.
Okay.
And they scoped her there, checked out her lungs, and everything was good there, so they narrowed it down to her environment.
Oh, okay.
So she kind of figured she couldn't change that.
Easy.
And then
I'm
with
just
the
listening to you.
issues-
Her lungs don't sound bad. Like, I don't hear, like, major heaves, and she's not, like, wheezing. And it is a muggy summer day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'd consider not putting her on a round bale. If you do, you find out she...
Right.
But I always say with horses that are prone to these allergy type stuff, if you can avoid round bales, my horses live on round bales, but there's some horses it's not a suitable lifestyle for. I'd be curious how sound she is with no shoes on. Was a complaint, was she getting lame under performance with a broken pastern angle? Because most of them are sound at light work, and they'll start having issues at heavy work. But watching her move, she was favoring her front left, but I think it's just because the shoe's not there. So.
Right.
Good girl. All right, perfect. All right.
We'll start with farrier.
Yeah, I would start with farrier. Those feet need work. And then I would try her barefoot.
Do you want to look
But
at
I
the
can,
X-rays?
let's look at the
Yeah.
X-rays.
Okay.
So what they're talking about is right here.
Okay.
And basically what can cause it is almost laxity in the tendons in the joint themselves.
Okay.
So that changes this angle. So you see, basically in a perfect world, so basically what you're wanting to see is basically a straight line. Does he have some ring bone?
Yes.
'Cause I can see ring bone on him too. This is the right. So look at how straight this looks right here.
Yep.
And then look at the left. Do you see how it's dropped right here?
Okay.
Because the left was the bad one, right? Because it's a significantly different angle. I wish I could pull them side by side on this program, but I bet you can't.
Yeah. If we took our own, we'd be able to. This is just from the previous owner.
But see, I don't see any cartilage loss. The cartilage looks good. I don't see any buoyant light. It's just that angle that's off. Normal angle, dropped angle. Most of the time, that's a soft tissue ligament laxity is what causes it. Because I would try get the wedge shoes again back on her, just to kind of help support that one foot. Just a wedge on the one, right? Is that what they had?
Yes.
Because I would do the wedge on the one and a regular shoe on the other. I'm bigger than most lameness people are trying to get horses off shoes, because I feel like sometimes depends on what they want to do in life. If you're a performance horse or you're riding out west, you probably need shoes. If you're going to be a pasture pet that gets ridden twice a month, she probably doesn't need shoes.
Okay, so this is Wilson. He was a surrender that came in on Sunday, said to be 18 years old and thin-soled. So he needs shoes if he's in full-time work, is what they said.
Are these glue-on shoes?
They certainly look like it to me.
They look like it. Someone crazy with the glue on you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's late teens. I would agree. You're not really lacking body though, are you? Oh yes. That shoe over there is going to fall off before too long. It's already coming off in the back.
Yep. Hopefully it can last 2 more days till Polly's here.
So I'd be curious to do x-rays to look for navicular on him rather than thin soles. I'm not saying it isn't thin soles, but it'd be a rule out for me. A lot of people say thin soles, they never get x-rays. He gets sore, and then it ends up being like navicular or a more major problem. It may not be. If it's thin soles, good nutrition, decreasing shoes, hopefully he can get off his shoes, but if he can grow some hoof. Not all can though, but let's check how bad his teeth are as far as points. He had his teeth floated not too long ago.
So that wouldn't be causing no problem.
I doubt it. Meaning he really doesn't have much for points. Actually wearing really nice. So he doesn't need a float.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he needs a float either, body condition wise. No, I think they maintained his teeth well.
All
right.
Wilson. All
I don't know where we're going to do it because everywhere is mud.
Where would you like to take?
Can we
Oh,
go
yeah.
under the tree maybe? Is that not muddy?
again?
Yeah.
Gotta behave, Hossy. Could put him in the vet stock too. He's not gonna hold still.
Well, my thought is I do a quick physical on him and we take him outside and manners, dude.
His issue was his left hind, right up front in his stifle. It kind of locks up over on this side, right up here.
Ooh. Yeah. Easy, dude. Walk him forward a little bit. Someone's worked with this horse, even though he's a brat. Okay, stop him there. You got swelling in that stifle for sure. He's got two.
He's got two.
All right, can we take him out? Unless you want me to sedate him partially here, but.
We'll take him out and get him ready. We're taking your boy berries, sir.
You want to grab my surgical kit? Yeah, I would vaccinate, but we probably don't need Toxoid. So if you guys got the vaccine, I would give him while he's down, and then give him a big hit of Exceed.
What do you think about that stifle?
Stifle? I'd like to see it under X-ray, see what's actually going up in there.
Okay.
Like how much arthritis is already there. Easy.
Sounds good.
I don't, without an X-ray, it's hard for me to know. You're okay. Don't be an idiot.
Oh, sorry.
That's just towels.
Okay.
We're gonna wait for the car to go by. Too many scary things at once. Whoa. Easy, dude. Hey. It's in. The poke's done. You're okay. Easy.
Boom.
All right, I'm gonna hold him here for. I got him.
You want to grab those? This big bed is just for you, buddy.
Breathing hard like he's fighting it.
There he goes.
Down, hey, lay down.
All right, get in there, gang. Get in there. Yes. Yeah.
Lay down. Dude. All right, who's on his neck?
There
Whatever you
go.
do not get off. Move my box. Grab that out. Don't do as I do.
Got it. Barely kept the donkey down. It'll keep him down.
All right, maybe you squeeze on halfway and you slowly switch. I've got the rope.
He's gonna launch me.
I'm sitting on the rope. I'm trying to help.
Give him 2 bottles of ketamine.
Just relax, buddy. Pull the rope.
He's just gonna lay over.
Pull him back over.
Here.
Haas, you just gotta lay down, bud.
Dude. Did 20 this year, and this is like the worst.
Welcome to Ponytails. Yep.
I've had some really good ones here. Do not get off.
Just
My
do
life
it.
depends on you.
Do what the doc's doing.
Yeah, come
Just
like
kneel
right
on his
now.
neck.
There you go. I'll stay here at his
All right, we need to get this
Lean
done
on
before
him.
he wakes up again.
Put all your weight on
I'm
him.
gonna run out of drugs for the next surgery because I thought I had enough for 2 till.
All right, buddy, here we go. Aaron, don't watch.
You don't need him, bud.
No, 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 no.
Ooh, that was a fucking close. Did you have to spray me?
Yep. Nothing like going home with some ball juices.
First time for everything, Aaron.
I would hate to run out of drugs. I should have enough, but I'm wondering if we wait on the eye, because the worst thing in the world is if they start waking up during an eye surgery. It's worse than a testicle. And I think he was probably the more critical one to get done, as long as his eyes are looking better since you did steroids, right?
Yeah.
So I would continue with the steroids and do a Monday, if that's okay. like I said,
As long as they're not getting worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they look significantly better from Wednesday to Friday. And I think they still should come off, but I don't think waiting
One more
a week is
gonna
really
change.
gonna make him suffer that much more than he has already.
All right. Yeah, we're all still here. It's like, why are there 24 of you? No.
Oh, did you want to check his teeth?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just see.
Now that your hands are all nasty, but
Hey, can I see your teeth?
maybe not.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what do we know? If all 6 are in wear and all babies are present, I would put them as a little over 2.
A little over 2.
Well, probably born this spring, or 2 years in the spring. So, maybe 2 in 2 months or 2 in a month. But
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds good. So Brooke's been working, excuse me, Janice. So Brooke's been working with Rocky inside the barn here on picking up his feet. His front feet really need to get done. We're hoping that maybe Polly can get those trimmed at least on Thursday. It's been a work in progress picking up his feet, but being that he's getting better, we want to introduce him to the farrier. And typically we trim inside the barn, so. Oh boy, Rocky. Good licking chew. Watch your mouth, Rocky. Oh, well, that works. It's one way to clean them out. He says, I just want a kiss. Oh, good boy. Good dude. Good job, Rocky. Yeah, you, good boy. Hi, you got it. You got it. He says, I don't got it. Yeah, wake up a little, buddy. There you go. Good boy. What'd you say? See how overgrown it is? Hey, bud, I'm just gonna walk next to you. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, let's try and get those on Thursday, all right? You can do it, I promise. He's like, if you guys say so. You got it, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. You're all right. Good job. Finally, you've provided me with food. You are not missing any meals, sir. What do you think? Try an actual tool? Good boy. Wake up, Rocky. Pay attention. He gets distracted like a dog.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Look at that. You got it. Come over here, Ma, and look at him.
He's got some little feet.
That
Don't
too.
look like it. It's gonna get shorter.
Yeah.
Nay, but don't be mouthy. Thank you. He hasn't tried
It's
it.
okay. Very good, Rocky.
A little longer. I think what he's not gonna like is when Polly goes to put between his legs.
Maybe he doesn't have to.
Maybe it'll be something where you hold it and he.
That could be.
And I just think he feels. Give me your foot.
Was George and Fergie. So there, I gave it.
Yeah. Half-ass.
You gotta put your back foot down, buddy. Are you getting over it?
It was funny yesterday. I did this and he was kicking me with his back.
Yeah, she
he's
told
so
on you.
nothing. He's kind of short.
Rocky. Rocky, you want to go for a bareback ride, Rocky?
I think Rocky said he wants to.
Rocky does too. JK, buddy.
I can touch him all over his back. You wouldn't care.
Yeah, go ahead, jump up there. Look at that between the legs. Good boy, Rocky. I think Thursdays is as long as Polly introduces himself and goes slow. It's okay. Good job. We could work on it again tomorrow and then make one more day out of it. Yeah. Maybe even do it twice in the morning and at the end. All right, Rocky. We have faith in you.
So today we have Dr. Kristen coming out. She's going to take a peek at the 2 new horses that we got from auction that are over in quarantine right now. And then hopefully we can remove that lump that's on Claire from our previous auction group and potentially remove George's eyes today. So it's going to be a busy day. Hopefully we can get as much done as we can.
Which way?
All right, Claire,
Or
what
we
do you
can
got
just,
going on?
or we can just sedate her and lop it out of there. Like I said before, I think I would cut over the top of it and see if I can't squeeze it through, because then we don't have to worry about having enough skin for closure. Yeah, we'll probably go up and down. All right. You're interesting. I don't know what it is.
Let's see what's in this thing.
If somebody wants to hold her head, I'm going to do a little bit of lidocaine around this, and so I just don't want her to get too pissy. Oh. Hold on. Did you see that?
I did.
Okay. Liquid was coming out. No, liquid was coming out.
No, some well, some little yellow liquid came out. Like, yeah.
So maybe we're just going to lance it.
It looks like it's all liquid.
Yeah.
Liquid pus.
Well, it's not as fun as a solid tumor. DC so far.
70.
She's doing really good for it.
Yeah, big horsefly girl.
Right?
Is it shrinking a little?
Yeah.
Huh?
I think the fluid is more in this top part. You see this little bitty one on the bottom isn't doing much, but when I push the needle up to the top part, I'm getting all this fluid.
Okay. It's shrinking. I think.
So is it just a bunch of pus
Looks like it.
type stuff?
Looks like it. So maybe she got something stuck in there. I don't know.
Gotta watch that.
It's just a bunch of liquid pus so far.
So it's 4 syringes so far, but maybe that's all she got. But it's coming so good for a minute. This feels like a lump right here, though, and I wasn't getting anything out of that spot. Like that one. Maybe a little bit in that one. I think I could have got a little bit more out. So it looks like there's a little bit left in there. One more poke, girl. Right? Good thing she's sleeping. Well, that's all she had, I guess. 250 cc's or whatever it ended up being. That one I wasn't getting anything out of. She feels like she's got a divot here now. Like it was kind of into her a little bit. Yeah. Very weird. Want me to cut this little one out?
Might as well see what it is.
Yeah.
If you think you can.
Yeah. Then at least it'll allow it to drain. It is fly season, so you guys are going to want to... She doesn't seem to be overly excited about being indoors, though. So you're going to have to be careful about this once it's open, you know? All right.
Don't breathe again.
Okay. Well, that'll explain it. It ain't a mass. Poke. Ooh. Wow, that is ugly. What is that? I wonder if she got something stabbed in there or... It's like an interesting capsule and it's kind of hairy. Because I know I didn't put that hair in there. She must have got an injury and it stuck something in there. Very interesting, girl. I'm going to open up that top capsule if I can. Oh.
She sliced again and more's running out. Oh. Oh, girl. Oh my gosh. There's just another pocket of it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could feel another pocket up in there. I was trying to get my finger up into it. So, it's up quite a ways. Wow. Okay, let's get that out of there. Yeah, I feel bad. That's kind of gross, isn't it? Well, I'm actually going to go get a bunch of stuff to flush that out because it's not what I was really expecting. Like, look at all that hair. Like, that's not... That's what I'm wondering, like, if there was something that started all this.
Yeah.
Because, like, you see all that dark tissue.
Some little puncture. Oh, yeah, and that looks like more hair there.
So I'm like, I don't know what all she got exposed to and then walled it off.
Huh. Start again.
She's going to be on an antibiotic, and I might just put a drain in her to be safe. It's like bits of the capsule that was containing all that junk. Not that I want to have to keep cutting you, but I'm going to cut you a little longer. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to make the hole bigger. Okay, well, I'm going to get some sterile stuff to do some flushing. Look at that, yeah. So, like, there was actual, like, hair embedded in that, too.
Just an injury and something got
I
in
think
there?
maybe something got stuck in there, yeah.
Yeah.
And so what I'm thinking, and it sucks that it's fly season, is I put a drain in there and I'm going to have you guys, because I don't want to close it back up after this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that is some interesting stuff. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
We're
that's
gonna,
a word.
Yeah. Let's get that stuff out clean. I cut a bunch of the capsule out of there. I might cut a little bit more of it. Right there, there's some weird looking stuff. I'm just gonna take out what's left of this weird capsule was kind of holding it, you know?
Yeah.
Might as well. Then I can really let it drain good. It's like it really walled itself off.
Yeah. Weird, girl.
Yeah, it's just like all a capsule around that thing. So, unless I took the whole thing, I wouldn't be able to get all of it. So I'm kind of thinking if I put a drain and you guys are comfortable keeping it clean and flushing it, we just let it heal from the inside, and
Sounds good.
like I can get my fingers up to like here. Yep. So she's gonna get a drain put in. It probably, now that it's open, it probably will pus on us, but
At least it won't be
it won't be that big thing.
softball size.
Yeah, exactly. So, drain time. I don't want it to heal up right away. To keep it open for draining.
That place is the Oh, the climax.
She looks completely awake now, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
For real. I feel like a horse could walk by and she goes, oh no.
Do you wake up? You're being good still.
Well, I numbed it to some extent. I'm gonna cut. There's more capsule, weird capsule stuff over here. Interesting. Any of that black stuff I just wanted to get out of there because I don't really know what it is. All right. Oh, I know. You're feeling me now, aren't you, girl? This, Cindy, but what I'm kind of thinking, I left it so it can drain on the bottom, and then you guys, I'll leave you some sterile saline to flush up in there too, so like there'll be a little bit of a hole. I'm going to close the skin up here. And just because of how big the pocket was, I feel like if I close it, it's just going to fill with serum and stuff like that. So we're going to let it drain for a little bit. You're going to keep it clean. I flushed it. I hope it doesn't fill back up. Like, it's weird, so hopefully it doesn't fill back up. Stitches you can take the drain out when it stops leaking. Oh, these needle drivers blow. Stop moving. You're moving target, moving target. Come on. She's getting tired of this. think that's a big enough hole for her to drain through. I'll cut this a little bit shorter. Don't let her turn around and bite it out, please. But you saw how big that pocket. Yep, there, yeah. I'm probably going to give her a shot of Exceed, and you guys are going to put her on Uniprim. So it really kind of ate a little bit deep into her, too. Like, her rib is right there. Like, whatever it was ate kind of deep. So, normal. It's gross. It's all over you. Oh, it's stuck to you. Okay. Do you guys have elastic bandage we could put on that?
What do you want?
Like the actual adhesive? Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put gauze against it, and then I'm going to actually tape around it.
Actual duct tape?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Let me see if I got. I want it to be able to drain, and if we really want to get crazy, what I can do to me, I've done this before, is sew a button to them,
Okay.
and then you can tie it to the button.
Yeah.
And you can see how this sticks. I put a lot of this on it to absorb it and keep everything out. Yep. You want to put your hand on that for a second, or whoever wants to. She'll be on a lot of antibiotic. This stuff is terrible to work with, though, isn't it?
That's what Sugar Plum had wrapped around her feet.
Yeah.
You guys had to do a lot of this?
That's what her other owners did.
I was trying to dry her off so it would stick better, but my thought is I just don't want it to get flies and junk on it because she's going to have drainage. And then you guys are just going to check it every day. I'll leave you some flush if we need to flush it up in there.
Okay.
Okay, honey.
All right, girl, you are lump free.
Just this lump.
Just this lump.
Just gonna put a slinky on her or something too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it'll probably soak through because that's gonna start draining, but I put a big chunk of gauze there, and that's what you're gonna do. It's not really a spot I feel like we can do much of a pressure wrap. Keep it on there because she looks like she's just gonna keep wiggling, and it's wet. Once you're not getting any drainage coming out, you just snip the 2 stitches that are on either side of the drain and pull it out. Okay? Yep.
So now we are headed down to quarantine to take a peek at Torrent and Stetson. All right, so this big guy right here is Torrent. He's got one eye. Someone commented and said that it was because of cancer that it was removed.
So Torrent.
Torrent. He's supposed to be 13, halfling or gelding. And he's definitely not missing any meals.
No. Honestly, with a halflinger, it's about right. Hey, big fella, I'm over here. So, big guy, you're sort of a nervous boy, aren't you? Gonna make it? Okay. So the people that like knew him had kind of known?
I don't know for sure. Someone just had commented on our post and said it was because of cancer they removed the eye. That's what they had seen, so.
I mean, the orbit feels pretty good here. It might, there's this little thing and it might be a little swollen right here. Unless you see something come back, I mean, there's not like a blood test I can do to say that he's free of it or anything. It's more just watching and seeing whatever this little doohickey is right here too.
Okay.
But he's got little spots like that on this side too, so maybe they're just old bug bites or something. You're really sniffing hard.
You're okay, buddy.
It's a very nice day out here, though. At least it's not so dark.
You're
hot.
okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Check his insulin. I can listen to you. It's not gonna hurt you.
He's so handsome. Oh boy.
He might be a boy that would benefit from some thyroid medication to help him lose a little bit of weight. So if you guys are willing to do that, and Polly, has he done his feet yet?
Nope.
See if they have any
Not yet. He'll be out tomorrow.
100.3. Yeah, he'd be at pretty good risk of a metabolic issue, especially given his age and all that. So I just don't want him. I'm right here.
Hold still, buddy.
And why was he surrendered?
These both are auction horses.
Oh, they're auction.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tend to think he'd be more late teens. But as far as the cancer goes, we'll just watch that, see if anything grows back, and we might put him on thyroid medication to help his metabolism, get him to lose some weight before he has some issues with foundering and stuff.
Okay.
Because what was the other halflinger that you guys had in there? Was it a halflinger, that mare that was in there? You guys worked on her feet for so long?
Sunny.
Yeah.
Yep, Sunny.
He's even way bigger than her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bigger than that.
So we could use a little intervention on that.
Yeah. So this is Stetson. No real issues with him. He is missing a shoe, I believe, but does have a big crack in his hoof.
Did you have an age on Stetson?
Roughly 15 he's supposed to be.
But he's 10. Yeah, he's branded. So
Is he?
you'll be able to-
Okay. We'll trace that then.
That's not even, that's like a lump on top. He just looked he's all lumpy, you know.
Oh yeah, I see that. Bless
When I
you.
thought it would be attached to the bone, it doesn't seem to be. Bars on his back legs too, I think. Torrent, if you wanted to run a metabolic panel and get like his insulin levels and stuff, we definitely can.
Yeah,
Get
let's do
thyroid
that
in.
probably.
Yeah. What a chunk. Just the fat pads around his chest. I don't think I've seen one that chunky. I've seen maybe one a little bit fatter than that.
Oh my
But
goodness.
sometimes people are in denial about how fat their horses are. 8.5 and he was 100.3 for temperature if you needed that. Maybe we should move him a little bit because there's a few different spots. Scars or something.
Want to walk him around a little?
He was end of halter, but we couldn't see anything super. I guess let's probably clean up his feet and see if he sees anything. Where's the crack then? Is it on the other side?
Back right, I think.
Gonna poop on me. We're in grass instead of mud today.
Hi, bud. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Well, he wasn't walking funny on it. He's just got all these old, like, scars, and there's that bump on there, and
We were almost wondering if this was an abscess that blew out
Yeah.
towards the top of the coronary band up there. And that made him lame. And
he didn't walk too bad. See, there's that groove is halfway down, like it should be. Yeah, the teeth are. Hey. You got a gap. Hold on, I'm looking. It's silly. Oh, he's just got a little bit of a tooth gap right
that's
here.
funny.
Makes you look really quite remarkable. Yeah, so him I can buy the 15, but he looks older.
Okay. Because he'll jump away from the needle. Oh, good boy.
Or
Piece
he'll
of
finally
cake.
realize that this wasn't as bad as he thought.
Probably can't even feel it.
Was he supposed to be rideable and all that too?
He was working in the lumber yard. I did finally remember what they said. In
Lumberyard,
Working
yeah.
in the lumber yard?
Yep.
He doesn't look like he's been working.
No, he wasn't, but
Apparently. Maybe lumberyard work isn't as hard as I thought, but I know it is, so.
All right.
his teammate was in good shape.
Yeah.
Older. They said his teammate was 23, and
Okay.
that one was in good body condition.
Mhm.
He's just chunky.
Well, we'll get a thyroid level and a insulin level because, unfortunately, I'm sure he'll end up being an EMS animal.
Yeah.
And then he can't have all this lush grass. And we're gonna,
All the dietary restrictions.
yep, everything that goes along with it. And I'm sure, I don't know how people think about that when you guys go to adopt horses out that have those issues. Because it is a,
It is. It depends.
I mean, I
There's
have people that
quite a
talk
few
about
people that-
surrendering them
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of that.
We've had lots of horses surrendered because of that, but we've also had adopters that make their horses track systems or they dry lot them. So
Dry
they have to be
lots,
moving
yep.
all the time. And a lot of people kind of expect it with the halfies and the ponies that they're going to need some sort of
Yep.
dietary restriction.
Yep.
All right, I think that's it.
It's a lifelong problem for them.
Yep.
And Janice. She's still holding out. Hopefully soon. Anyway, we're gonna head back here. Good morning. These are the makeshift barricades that we put up after we cleaned the barn out last Saturday, and it was gonna rain again. They've stayed in place. We really haven't had any rain since to mess with them. But then, it's a Tuesday night? Tuesday, I believe. They were talking pretty good chance of rain again. So Wade came out with Nate's skid steer and just kind of tried to build a dam, basically, in case. And did some work out here in the run. One big thing we had going on out here was right about where I'm walking, like right here. There's a big rut from taking round bales out, like in the spring whenever it's really sloppy. And as we got back here to the hub, you could see the track of the water coming from all the pastures. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. Anyway, they were all hitting this rut that was here. And it was taking it. This wasn't here. Wade put that up the other night, try to get some of it going off this way where it's supposed to. It's supposed to drain into there. He dug out a bit here. Put up a little bit of a berm here. Anyway, the water was just completely following this down and then gushing right in under the gate there. So it didn't end up storming much that night. I think we got like, I don't know, 2/10 of an inch, something like that, or 1/5. So that was good. Grant then came out. Actually, I think it was that same day. He had come out earlier, but this was still a wet, sloppy mess. He couldn't do anything with his track machines because they would just gum up. But I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, and here he had it. So he did good. I think if it had rained pretty hard, would have been all right. Hi, Daffers. So Grant now is here, and he's gonna come in, and he thinks he can get this all fixed up in one day. There'll never be a permanent fix. I mean, it's all hills. Like he said, the ground gets packed with the horses out here, and it's just, the water just runs. Especially when we get 2-3 inches at a time. That helps. Absolutely nothing. But here they come. I am going to get these gates open and let them get to work. Coming in to start working on this. Come on, Aaron. Horses are unfazed. You can see he finally found the rock down here. It just got completely buried in, I'd say, close to a foot of mud. Yeah, lots of black dirt if anybody wants some. Aaron's here finishing taking that down. Nate and John got this taken down. Going to town. So over here, we dismantled this round pen. It was kind of only supposed to be here temporarily anyway, because we get a ton of standing water here. I'm sure you've probably seen it in our pictures and video. I mean, this is still, like, they'll be able to do something with this, but it just pools up right here. So a lot of that dirt that they're pulling out of here, they're going to fill in here, so it actually runs and drains right here like it's supposed to, instead of just pooling up. And then I don't know, I'm gonna see if maybe he has time to kind of level us off a spot for the round pen where it can stay. We were gonna have to move it anyway. Tanner needs to get it septic here. And we'll see what they got time for. Aaron's gonna remove the bottom 1 or 2 boards. On this side of the catch pens, the dirt is just piled up almost completely to the bottom board. And then Grant will be able to come in here, pull all that out, so these will drain like they're supposed to. And then I'm hoping to get some of that light hoof mud management panels. They're expensive, but it's a goal to try to prevent this from happening. We also get a lot of pooling right here, and this is just runoff from the roof primarily. But it's just not draining. At least it's not coming in the barn yet. So here we are. We also do have Polly coming out today. This is obviously not going to be an ideal situation for getting the horse's feet done. But Grant could get out here today and we have to get this done. We can't be getting flooded anymore, and we'll be okay. We'll do what we can, and if it's too much for the horse, we do it next time.
So this is basically the bottom of our run.
Yeah, this is grade, and this is how much is piled up.
That's how much has piled up with all the rain and the drainage over the years. And we had rocks out here, and the rocks were what? Ground level? You were saying?
We're buried under like this much dirt, and then the rocks were on top of about this much dirt.
This is crazy.
But he did say he didn't think we'd have to do much here, but now that he's seen how far above grade we are, he thinks we're gonna have to kind of
Dismantle all of this, get it back down to this.
This for sure, because this is supposed to be the
Well, you can see it, yeah.
But so that'll probably be Aaron's day. Anyone need any black dirt?
We've got some.